Hello, it's Sunday afternoon. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I've spent most of today just getting the vlog up, lounging around and watching some videos. I've also had a bath and a hair wash. I'm definitely allergic to the shampoo because I came out all blotchy and red all over my face and neck again, but it's gone down now. Izzy was really concerned, bless her. She said I had an eczema flare-up, but it wasn't. It goes down quite quickly. But I think I definitely need to have a look at the ingredients and decide what it might be and be mindful of it and get some different shampoo. Izzy's fine with it, ironically. I'm running a backup on my laptop. My boyfriend is turning up here at about 4:30 today, and I've been feeling a little bit, that's probably him, and I've been feeling a little bit kind of like, oh, what am I doing? And just a bit like directionless. So I've sat and made myself a list of things to do. And one of the things I need to do is have a very quick learning blast of how to cut men's hair, which just is an insult to hairdressers everywhere, frankly, if I think I can do it after watching one video, which I know I can't, but he's absolutely desperate. So he's going to bring his clippers with a very long guard on, and he wants me to go up the back set on its longest setting, but do something with the top. I think he wants me to leave the top, but I honestly think it's going to look a bit silly because it's getting quite long on top now.
This step isn't going to give us the perfect fade yet because there is one more important step.
I've come down to cook myself some lunch now. It's a little bit of washing up to do. Oh, Isabel's been baking again. Izzy, can you wash up your stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, Isabel's baking biscuits by the look of it. 2 trays full. And I'm going to make myself some lunch. And I've got some rice left over from yesterday's dinner, so I'm going to do an egg fried rice, I think, probably in that frying pan. I've decided to just do it in the active fry again. I'm a little bit worried about the eggs. I might transfer it into a pan for the eggs, I'll decide. Well, I should be able to clean it, shouldn't I? I don't know. Something about egg, it's a bit hard to clean in it. Anyway, I'm going to just put frozen stuff in because I do kind of need to go shopping again soon. There's a couple of mushrooms, broad beans, peas and some peppers. I'm just going to literally throw them in with a little bit of oil and some seasoning, and then when it's cooked through I'll add the rice and then heat that till it's piping hot all the way through, and then add an egg or two, and that will be my lunch. I've chucked a few more things in. I ran out of mushrooms, so I opened a new packet. I've added some chopped frozen ginger, some turmeric, Italian style seasoning, a little bit of sweet corn, but I find it makes it taste sweet, obviously, and I don't like that, so only a tiny bit, and a clove of garlic chopped because I can't find the, I think the garlic crusher is buried under the cakey thing. That's going to do itself now. Put it on for 10 minutes and see how it's doing. Meanwhile, Izzy's biscuits are out of the oven, or at least some of them are. Oh, she's going for the second batch. They don't look like the others. They look a bit paler.
A bit over
Oh, are they? Oh, you're the expert. I'm leaving it to you.
I'll leave it there for another few minutes.
Okay. I've just been grabbing a sack of rubble that I'd accumulated in my outdoor garden wheelie bin thing and put it out in my wheelie bin in the front. It had filled with water, you see, and I hadn't realised rain had got into it, so I'd been sort of draining it for a few days and it was dry enough to transfer. And when I got out the front, opened my wheelie bin, and again, this is the second time, somebody has filled up, well, not quite filled up, but partially filled up my wheelie bin. I hate that. People fill their own bins up and then they just look for some that are not full and then just fill them up. It's very inconvenient. We've still got about another 3 days worth of time before the collection as well, you know. Very annoying. We don't generate a lot of black bag waste. We really do not. Me and Izzy quite often don't generate a bag in a fortnight, but I put it out anyway, you know. And sometimes I don't even put it out once a fortnight because there's hardly anything in our bin. But that's not the point. We don't want it full of other people's rubble. It's really annoying because then I can't dispose of my waste because there's nowhere to put it. Not fair. Izzy, meanwhile, has said she will do all the washing up, so I'm absolutely delighted. I'm gonna do some decluttering, but I'm so hungry, Joe. I'm distracted by being hungry. How's this doing? Oh, it shrunk down to nothing. That's good. Izzy's not gonna eat with me because she's just been eating something else, but she's gonna have it later. I'm slightly scared of it, if I'm honest, but I am gonna go and tackle that horrible, messy corner of my table, and some of those flowers need to probably go in the past. No, a lot of them are still good. They're from my birthday. One thing I will say about this Actifry is it's like having somebody else in the house cooking because all the nice cooking smells are coming, but you're not actually stood there stirring the pan. It's great. I never knew how useful it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be for oven chips and stuff like that, but I seem to be using it for everything.
Later.
Why is that, love?
Chess.
Oh yeah, you're doing chess with Eva.
3 times.
I'd say it's quite bad when you find a power supply on your table and you don't even know what it's for. I have no clue. This is the end. Can you see that? Isabel doesn't know what it's for. I'm wondering if it's something of IB's. Oh, I'm going to put it in my red tech box over there. The Actifry is beeping at me anyway, so I think I'm going to eat now. I don't know whether to put egg in it or not. I might just have it as it is. Only because I don't want to put eggs in the Actifry. It'll be fine. It's got peas and beans. It'll be fine. I've eaten and I'm back to the job in hand now. There is so much unopened mail on this table. I have no idea how that has managed to happen. Somehow it's found its way into a pile. A lot of it has been able to go straight into the recycling, which is great. And yeah, I'm just cracking on with it really. Filing. It's a little bit later still. I'm still going with this. I can't believe how much of it is paper and stuff that is going straight into the recycling. I'm going to tackle the flowers imminently. Those few little papers there are for filing upstairs in my office. Tiny amount of tech, believe it or not. That's my diffuser for my light. Isabel, meanwhile, and I am incredibly grateful for this, she has washed up all this stuff. For me, which is brilliant. A lot of it's her baking stuff, so I'm so pleased. That's one job I don't have to do. She still hasn't had her lunch. She's gone off to play chess now. One of her Cardiff-based friends is really into chess, and so they have organised an online chess game. So they're doing it like computer chess that you both log into, rather than the way she does it with my dad, which is a Zoom one. So yeah, anyway, she's looking forward to that. She's also got a Zoom class, which I thought was at 4. Oh, maybe the chess is after 4. Okay, so she's got a Zoom class at 4 and then she's got a chess game online with a friend. Plus she's doing a Zoom chess with my dad as well later. So she's going to be busy with all that all day. I'm making coffee. I've been trying to be better at what I put into my body and didn't put so much caffeine in this morning. And do you know what? I just want caffeine. So I'm having a higher proportion of caffeine in this pot. It's time for the big reveal. Ta-da! IB is going to faint when he comes in. In fact, I feel like fainting just looking at it. I don't think it's ever been this clear in its entire life. I might just put the hoover round under the table to finish it off. Things are just going so well. I've done all my surfaces in here as well. And more washing up, of course, is accumulated already. Didn't take long, did it? We're out, IB and I. And we're walking along a football pitch or something, or rugby pitch, I don't know. I realised why it was so quiet out yesterday when I was walking. It's because there was a rugby match on and Wales were playing. That would be why I didn't see a single male while I was out. I saw about 2 people and they were ladies over 70, I would say.
It's quite low, I suppose, comparatively speaking.
Aeroplane! Oh God, I got an almost good shot of that, except I'm struggling with camera shake. That's amazing. That's the extent of the zoom. It is moving, it's just I'm tracking it a bit. Whenever I see aeroplanes in the sky like that, I want to go on holiday! But obviously can't at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Stop to look at this tree here. Look, a branch has come off and it's just sort of straddled there. My bee was saying, cool, that would hurt someone if it landed on their head, wouldn't it? I don't think it's going to fall though. I think it's well and truly lodged. There are a lot of molehills up here. We're doing well with the weather again. It's lovely and mild and dry, which is just so liberating after all this months of horrible weather. The light is, of course, starting to go now. The sun is going down in it, but there's still enough. Me and my invisible boyfriend there, that's his non-invisible knee. We're having a little sit down and a drink. I've got one of my cans that I bought from Home Bargains the other week. There might be cream egg consumption. I haven't consumed mine yet, but no, I've still got it.
Mine is wrong though.
Yeah, he just went, the drink disappeared down the hatch and then there was the cream egg. Gone. We're doing our usual standing on the bridge looking at the river thing, as one does. It's looking very docile today, isn't it? What do you think? Have any thoughts, Ivy? On the river?
Well, yeah, that's nice.
We are back, and I totally caved in. Look! Went to the chippy. This was my bag I had in my bag. Saving on plastic. We've got a big fish each for me and IB, and a sausage for Izzy, and a large chips between all three of us. I think Izzy's still on a Zoom call, so I've got a feeling I might have to just take her plate up. That's not very well planned, but anyway, I got hungry earlier than I thought. Behold, the first fish and chips supper since, months and months and months. I'm going to enjoy this now. We've had our chips and we've played tunes in the cellar, and now the time has come for, you know it, Buzzy Buzzy. Now, I've showed IB my proposed hair design, and he was slightly horrified. While we were waiting for chips, he was turning a ghastly pale of white. He has other ideas, so that's his fiddle falling over in the case. Anyway, yes, I'm going to follow his instructions, which is difficult because I don't have an end vision in mind.
I don't follow my instructions. I just wasn't expecting it to be
An actual haircut.
Yeah, I was thinking of just like a bit of a tidy up.
A bit of a tidy up. Okay, well, I'm just going to follow your instructions. I'm scared though, because I haven't got a vision of what it's supposed to look like in the end.
Why not? Is what I'm asking.
Because I don't know what you mean exactly.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I showed you the picture.
Well, no, you didn't. You showed me a picture of a man being shorn.
Yeah.
You didn't show how it was going to
Oh,
look.
I didn't quite get to the end, and then the lady in the chip shop called me over. Right, we'll continue this discussion off camera, and I'll tell you how it went in a minute. Because, yeah. Just no.
You'll get the wrong kind of attention with that on your
It's not
channel.
going to go well. So I did him a haircut, and he was like, no, oh, careful, oh, go, like that all the way through, right? And now he's like, okay, well, you might take too much off, blah, blah, blah. And now he's decided he's going to continue with the clippers himself. So there we are. That was an interesting experience. I'm not sure if we would say that was a couple bonding experience. It might have been quite the opposite.
Oh, well, I think we did a jolly good job.
I thought he was going to say attempt then. Anyway, without any further ado, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow, and I so appreciate it. And if you're new here and you would like to follow more of our story, please hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you tomorrow if he hasn't killed me. Bye!